I got a big mouth, came out. I talk from my heart, I'm real. And it's not my fault. I'm trying to find my way in the world, you know, I'm trying to be somebody instead of just make money off everybody. All the society is doing is leeching off the ghetto. They use the ghetto for their pain, for their sorrow, for their culture, for their music, for their happiness, for their movies. And we shouldn't be angry. And my raps that I'm rapping to my community shouldn't be filled with rage. They shouldn't be filled with the same atrocities that they gave to me. In the media, they don't talk about it. So in my raps, I have to talk about it. And even if I get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we're supposed to do? I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world. And that's our job, is to spark somebody else watching us.
Complex, personal, fearless. Tupac Shakur was authentic and larger than life.
What the rap audience ain't ready for is a real person. You know what I want to say, a real N-I-G-G-A. I'm coming out, I'm 100% real, I ain't compromising Nathan. Anybody that talk about me got problems, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be straight up, like if I was a street person. That's how I'm coming at the whole world, and I'm being real about it, and I'm gonna grow with my music.
The definitive hip-hop anti-hero, Tupac wrote lyrics that sparked conversations about rap, race relations, and young black men in America. Shakur was in touch with his contemporaries and West Coast vibes, too. Tupac's collaborations with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg established his presence in the West Coast scene, and he quickly became one of the key figures in the East Coast versus West Coast feud between Bad Boy and Death Row Records. Tupac was a fan of theater and stage performance. His raps were layered with narration and character development influenced by Shakespeare and other classical texts. His critically acclaimed performances in films like Juice, Poetic Justice, and Above the Rim revealed a powerful screen presence. Shakur was a lightning rod in music and popular culture. His magnum opus, the 1996 double album All Eyes on Me, put him in the center of celebrity.
I have not been out of the paper since I joined Digital Underground, and that's good for me because I don't want to be forgotten. If I'm forgotten, then that means I'm comfortable.
Tupac expressed both love and rage in the same breath. One track could be a heart-tugging feminist anthem, and another full of misogyny and dark violence. Shakur's true artistry was the way he projected an authentic view of his life and those around him, as well as an uncommon gift for delicate emotional depth not often felt in rap. Tupac wrapped listeners inside his vividly imagined realities. Songs like Brenda's Got a Baby and Trapped from his first album, Tupacalypse Now, stood out as vulnerable twin portraits of inner-city life, smothered by social injustice.
Brenda's got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame, the girl can hardly spell her name. That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family. Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community. Now, Brenda really never knew her moms, and her dad was a junkie putting death into his arms. It's sad, cause I bet Brenda doesn't even know. Just cause you're in the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow. But,
People in Shakur's life were involved with the Black Liberation Army. His mother, Afeni Shakur, was a leader in the Black Panther movement, and many of the group's ideals were expressed in his songs.
When I was pregnant in jail, I thought I was going to have a baby and the baby would never be with me, but I was acquitted a month and 3 days before Tupac was born. I was real happy because I had a son.
When I was young, me and my mama had beef.
That's when I used to feel the sorriest for my mother. It's because there was no man there, you know. This is a woman, my mother. She had to tell us, you know, she had to make it like Mary, and there was nothing there. There wasn't even regular dinner, let alone Christmas dinner. I mean, it's so hard to sell that all we need is each other's speech, especially when your stomach hurts. We're not alike, you know, and I trust people more, and I'm more open. And since she's been through those things, she's more weary of trusting people. But we're more alike than we are unlike.
My record sales, we got 6 million.
Snoop got 4 million, Dog Pound got 3 million, and we keep going. That means we represent that many votes. If we can represent that many votes, we gotta let these politicians be scared of us. That means every time we drop something, y'all gotta pick it up. 'Cause every time y'all call for us, we gonna come.
Prime Time with anchors Diane Sawyer in New York.
Tupac Shakur. His murder in Las Vegas is still a mystery, even as his fame as an actor and recording star grows. And where are the 200 master tapes of his music?
Tupac's murder in 1996, just 5 years into his career, would echo like the final act of a Shakespearean script. A central, bright figure with promise and influence, lost before his time.
I called up everybody and said, everybody call everybody and just come show your love, because there was few that hated him and many that loved him.
Regardless of his brief recording career, Tupac's style and swagger had immediate impact. Eminem, Common, and Kendrick Lamar are among many hip-hop artists who have cited Tupac's introspection as influential to their own work. In Rolling Stone magazine, 50 Cent wrote, "Every rapper who grew up in the 90s owes something to Tupac." In 2017, in his first year of eligibility, Tupac Shakur was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
To be human is to be many things at once. Strong and vulnerable, hard-headed and intellectual, courageous and afraid, loving and vengeful, revolutionary and, oh yeah, don't get it fucked up, gangster. So, while we may be here today to celebrate one of music's most prolific and outspoken artists, as he's rightfully enshrined amongst the greatest musicians to ever do it, I'm here to make sure that Pac is remembered the way he would have wanted to be, a strong black man that stood for his.
Come on. Yeah. Let's do it.
I see no changes. Wake up in the morning and I ask myself, is life worth living? Should I blast myself? I'm tired of being poor and even worse, I'm black. My stomach hurts, so I'm looking for a purse to snatch. Cops give a damn about a Negro. Pull a trigger, kill a nigga, he's a hero. Get it back to the kids who the hell cares. One less hungry mouth on the welfare. I let it go back to when we played as kids, but things changed. That's the way it is. Come on.
That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Say what? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. You're my brother, baby. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, that's just the way it is.